Mama Chiche has been a great supporter. Like, she has been my, the rock to go to when facing challenges. The experience, that currently is my experience with Mama Chiche is just so wide and really difficult to really have a snapshot within these few minutes. But I want to highlight some of the major areas upon which, we were communicating. She used to call me Nasi every time, I could call her. And she used to remind me, oh, do you know you are almost, the seventh born and I'm the second. And then we would start by a joke. But she was somebody to go to when it comes to things beyond what I could understand. A very good example is, when my late brother was diagnosed with cancer. It was colon cancer, stage 4. We went through while living in Canada. I was staying with this brother of mine. He was like my supporter. He was like the one caring for me. I had just entered the country. I was brand new in the country. So I relied on this brother significantly. So when we got the devastation news of the cancer spreading everywhere, like cancer being, metastasizing and spreading everywhere, and the doctor had tried pretty much everything they had done, and they told us, okay, now we have just few number of days with my brother. I got devastated given that I was now the only one and I was seeing, my support, vanishing away. I reached out to Mama Chiche. I said, Mama Chiche, can you explain to me this is beyond, anything that I experience? And then he said, Nashon, don't worry, let, my late brother come and then they're gonna pray. So again, another very good example, there were some times when I was dealing with immigration issues and I reached out to her. She said, you know what, don't worry, I'm gonna be here for you. She has been, to be honest, my rock when it comes to things that are, normal and extraordinary in terms of expectation. She has been somebody I lean on to really interpret for me things that, typically are beyond my comprehension. And, like I've highlighted those two, but it goes beyond that. I remember growing up, I look up to her. I always, every time I call her, I would remember, when I was going through immigration papers, and every time, I would deny it, you'd be like telling me, Nashon, don't give up, we're gonna pray. Don't give up, we're gonna pray. And what a good news the day I got my immigration papers to be able to travel to Canada. So, what we've gone through and what we are currently experiencing you know, is tough. But then I'm rest assured by, if she was there, what would have she said? And she would have said, Nashon, you know what, this is okay. You will go over it. This is okay. Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. Don't, and that to me is, where I'm currently residing. So there are lots I can say, like I said before, but the loss and the impact of my sister is resting now that she has finished her journey, but now it is up to really take the mantle from here and move going forward and to see how best can we exemplify and use the same strength that she has. She never wavered during all those challenging times. She never gave up. She was the most optimistic person when, we were facing any challenge. And she would say, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. So we have to really, take that theme of, it's gonna be okay. And we needed to, lean onto each other. And also, as the family has come together and, for other people to really pray for us. But I believe, like she used to say, we're going to be okay. Thank you.